HODL is bullshit. Holding on for dear life is bullshit. I sell stocks better than you. Try me. So here we go. And I forgot who sent in what ETF or stock here, but this we're going to start off with the semiconductor ETF SOXX, SOXX. So you see here on May 20th, took off like a rocket ship off the launch pad, as I say here, 240, and began this ascent. This is the monthly chart, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. 240 to 471, and that's where we are right now. And then I focus on the daily. Thank you, Mike. And I look for my sell discipline to be kicking in. And frankly, it's in a clear uptrend. The NVDA is absolutely killing it, firing on all cylinders. Got to be the number 1 or 2 position in this. Taiwan Semiconductor just announced they're going to raise prices 10% plus. So the semiconductor world is looking really, really good. And if you own this, I would suggest you don't do a darn thing. You let your winners run and you cut your losses. Well, here you have nothing that triggers the sell discipline. We're well above the 200-day moving average. It's at 416.50 and it's rising. So just congratulate yourself for a good pick and let it go. And then stay alert, and I'll stay alert to future times when the sell discipline kicks in. So you're doing great with SOXX. Congratulations. DraftKings, different story. Obviously, a great concept company and playing into the themes that we've talked about in the past, the thirst for revenues that the states have, and legal gambling being a more reasonable way to raise money than taxes. So it's DKNG, DraftKings. And look at this. I didn't put an arrow here, unfortunately, but back in April 20th was the launch pad at $19, and it just said goodbye to COVID and took off and peaked out around 70, 80, and here we are at 60. But here's the status right now. So go to this chart, please. Here's the daily, and then look at these red arrows. And I encourage you to go to YouTube to see the sell discipline live, because it really brings it home. DraftKings a little while ago closed below the 200-day moving average, around $48. Sell a third. Okay, now you're not going to get the peak, and you're not going to get it isn't perfect, but you're going to get out at reasonable prices that lock in profits and avoid large losses. Then the 50-day comes down through the 200. That's the second arrow. It's around $50. Sell another third there, and then by the time the 200 goes down, I would sell the last of the third.